The Consumer Product Safety Commission estimates in 2022, more than 1,300 people nationwide were injured by automatic doors, an average of nearly 4 people a week. There are measures in place to help protect you from faulty doors, but that doesn't mean problems are fixed right away.
Investigative reporter Susan L. Corey has an in-depth look at safety concerns after a string of incidents in Missouri.
It's a view with a closer look that's simply striking.
I was slammed to the cement.
An elderly woman walks into St. Louis Lambert International Airport when an automatic sliding door closes on her.
All at once, it just knocked me flat.
A different day, same door knocks a grandmother over.
Why did it happen?
And it doesn't stop there.
It was farthest from my mind that walking through the doors into the terminal was a danger.
In the span of a week and a half, automatic doors at Terminal 2 struck 3 people.
Saw the door coming, and so I put my hand up to stop it, which of course was totally worthless.
Lori Kearns and her 92-year-old mother, Lois Beaucamp, were headed to Texas, but they never made it.
They said, she's not going anywhere except the hospital. She had a fractured pelvis on her left side. She spent 3 nights in the hospital. She was in a lot of pain.
While her mom faces a long recovery, something else struck them.
While we were at the airport, more than one person mentioned that this was not the first time the doors had closed on somebody.
Our investigation into airport records revealed this. July 18th, 2023, 86-year-old Shirley Southard, a door closes on her. You can see her cane in the air as she falls.
They said I had a goose egg on the back of my head, and at that point, I hadn't moved around that much, but my hip was beginning to hurt.
It was the same door that would hit Beaucamp a week later.
I think we're owed answers.
The third time happening days after, as Marilyn Woods leaves baggage claim with her granddaughter.
I was like, did that door just hit me?
After the moment of impact, the door goes off its tracks.
That don't give you a pass that you can hit 3 people because you've had so many other people go through the door and they didn't get hit.
It leaves the question, how do automatic doors meant to sense people walking through end up hitting them?
From my understanding, the doors were functioning properly.
A spokesman says when we started asking questions, the airport made changes.
We looked at the door centers, we readjusted it.
He took us through door by door.
Hey there, guys.
To show they're staying open.
The optic is right there.
When they need to.
We've now adjusted it where the flow of anyone coming through the door can be more of a diagonal track versus, from my understanding, it once was more straightforward into the door.
There are national standards which set up safety zones around automatic doors extending several feet into the walkway. So when someone is standing in that area, the door is supposed to stay open. But if a sensor isn't working, that can sometimes create blind spots, which engineers say often pop up on the sides of the door.
The automatic door that's working right shouldn't close on people.
Dr. Richard Hooper is a Texas-based engineer who studies automatic doors.
It's a common occurrence. I would like to see the doors be safer just by design. But until then, yeah, they need to be checked every single day by the property owner. It only takes a few minutes.
At the airport, we found stickers on multiple doors calling for daily safety checks, even noting if there's a problem, discontinue use immediately.
One time is too many, and we regret that it even occurred. But we stand by the idea that we have a pretty good track record of getting people through those doors.
As Shirley Southard's helped into a wheelchair, surrounded by people, the door strikes again.
I just kind of like cringed when I saw it. I thought, oh no.
She was able to make her flight. For Lois Beaucamp,
I missed my trip to my former home and
it's a different story.
seeing some old friends and things like that that are rather irritating.
The airport investigated and found automatic doors are not checked every day. They tell us those doors are original to the airport, installed when the terminal was built in 1998. We've learned there are plans to replace all of them and change some to revolving doors. In St. Louis, I'm Susan L. Corey.